Hi, I'm Latangela Faye, and this is the Louisiana Film Channel's Wednesday Night at the Movies. The Louisiana Film Channel is a new entertainment service, officially launching December 1st. Louisiana Film Channel will be available on all devices and showcasing Louisiana films, filmmakers, and our unique lifestyles. If you're a filmmaker, you can submit your titles by clicking Content Partner on our homepage. For Louisiana lovers across the globe, you can download the app starting December 1st and experience everything Louisiana, from gators to Mardi Gras, the music, food, and culture. Now here's my co-host Taylor Sharp with a topical film entitled Not Your Ordinary Hero from Christine Chen.
All right, thanks Latangela. We are joined now by filmmaker Christine Chen to discuss her film Not Your Ordinary Hero. Christine, welcome to the Louisiana Film Channel.
Hello, hello.
Okay, so this film, Not Your Ordinary Hero, is this your first professional film?
No, I've been making shorts and had a feature before that as well. So it's been a few, yes.
Okay, so you're familiar with the process. Run me through a little bit of the filmmaking process. How tedious was the process of making this film?
This was actually one of my easier films to make. I specifically wrote it to be easily done compared to my other films. So prior to this film, I had done one in a prison with like 50 extras. So this one with 3 actors pretty much was a lot simpler. I think for me the hardest part was coordinating the actual animation that went into it. So I'd never put an animation into a short film before, so that was super fun.
Okay, so you mentioned a little bit of animation. I don't want you to give too much away, but give me a little bit about what we can expect from this film. You mentioned a little bit of animation.
Sure. So it's about a voiceover actor. And so he does the character voices for a hit TV show. I actually was inspired by Archer, the TV show, and I basically came up with the concept of what if who you're playing doesn't match your persona, which actors do that all the time, but it's a little bit weird when you don't, there's no actual face to a person, and you're actually embodying completely somebody utterly different from you. So
Now, where did the shooting of this particular film take place?
yeah, so we shot it in Shreveport, Louisiana. It took about, I believe, 3 days, and it was hard because it was actually after another short film right before that called Gloria. We shot it back to back, and we went from overnights to regular normal day shoots, and it was exhausting. So yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is that it's not really animated. It just like he voices an animated character, correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, so I can't wait to check it out. I haven't really seen a film with that type of storyline before. Let's bring it to you right now. This is Not Your Ordinary Hero.
Girl, you don't even know.
Don't worry, ladies. Gentlemen, you're late to the party.
Oh, Carter, you showed them.
You're late to the party. Gentle... Come on. Son of... Where'd he go?
Hey Bob, it's Michelle. Listen, I'm still waiting to hear back from the studio execs. I really asked them if you could skip out on this meeting just this once, but they really are gonna want to meet you. I mean, you are Carter, come on. Anyway, I'm on my way to the airport, going crazy, I'm running late, but I will see you in the morning, hopefully.
trying to get you into bed, Detective. I'm trying to get you into bed. I'm trying to get you into bed. I'm trying to get you into bed.
Oh, I like that one. Right, babe?
Oh,
Jesse.
oh yeah, no, definitely.
Shane. Hey.
Hey.
It's okay. It's okay. We know about the sex.
No, you don't. Well, this is a surprise. Give me a hug.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. I had a hot dog. When did you get back?
a few weeks ago. I'm sorry I didn't call. Work's been crazy.
That's okay.
Oh, here.
What is this?
Happy birthday.
Surprise.
I forgot. But it's
no.
okay. Just open it. It's for both of us.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to 2018.
If you like them, you swipe right. If you don't like them, you swipe left. It's right, yes, left, no.
What are we, in the 3rd grade? You like me? I'm too old for this.
Oh, you're not. This is a good way for you to get out there. Ooh, she's cute.
Hi, my name is Nikki. I'm a 50-something-year-old MILF, minus the kids. DTF!
Okay, what's MILF?
If you ever see that, you just swipe left. Left. Yes.
Put chewing away.
That's good.
Mrs. MILF.
Oh, what was that? What's that?
Oh, it's a text from the studio. They're picking up Carter for a full season. And the execs want to meet me.
Dad, that's awesome. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Well, what was that? What's wrong?
They don't want me. I'm nothing like Carter. They want somebody like, somebody.
What?
Well, somebody more like,
Well, like what?
more like Shane.
Dad, they are going to love you.
Yeah, Bob. I mean, that's awesome, man.
Shane, if I had your looks, I'd be booking left and right.
Can I take that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here. Cake was good, honey. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Okay, she has a mustache.
Look, Dad, how about we go out tomorrow, go to lunch?
Yeah, I like that.
Got any dates?
Just something to do. I'll have a Caesar salad. What is it that Jesse likes? The
Hipster salad.
yeah.
And that give me everything?
Make them to go.
Jesse's take a word.
Yeah.
We'll make them quick. Get out for a super fast. What?
I need a favor.
Okay. It's not gonna work.
It's gonna work. Just follow my lead. Okay. Michelle?
Yes?
Hi, I'm Shane, Bob's manager. This is Bob McAllister.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you.
Yeah, Bob's lost his voice, so I'm interpreting today.
Oh, no. Well, have a seat. I'm so sorry for making you come out, but I just wanted to give a good impression, you know?
Bob just goes on about how he loves this project, and the development of the characters and the writing, and just...
Please. It was easy. I just wrote all the roles Hollywood wouldn't cast me for obvious reasons. Marvin, Brett, hey!
Oh, this is Carter. This is the guy.
For a minute there, we thought you were Bob. Marketing nightmare, that would have been.
Exactly.
Yeah. We got to get you in front of a camera.
Oh, soon too.
Yeah, really.
Co-creators of Carter, Bob and I are hoping to maintain.
Listen, what do you think?
Oh, definitely. I mean, maybe the morning show. I'll get in touch with my guy. Yeah.
I am so sorry they didn't listen to me.
That's okay.
Hey, how does Davy Crockett like his apple pie?
A la mode.
I know.
Right?
Stupid, right? But it worked. Look, do you need a ride home? Because I got to take Bob home anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Is that you?
I have
Wait,
time.
how do you...
It's me! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the salad. I'm sorry I had to cancel the meeting. I want to know how Carter went. Oh, wait, but before I forget.
My phone is like coming through my car radio.
Dead.
I don't know what's going on.
It's Bluetooth.
What?
Oh, hi. Who is that?
Hi, I'm Michelle, the producer.
Oh, hi, Michelle. I didn't know you were in the car. Isn't my dad awesome? I'm so proud of him. I can't believe he's gotten this recognition. He finally deserves it for being that voice of Carter. Oh, God. Okay. Dad, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye. Bye, Michelle.
Stop the car.
Okay, wait, Michelle.
Stop the car. Bob?
Wait, Michelle. Here, Michelle, can I explain?
No! This is wrong. What do you think is going to happen when they find out?
You heard what those suits said. They were relieved that it wasn't me.
It's not just about you. Do you have any idea what it's like to be a woman my age in Hollywood? This is my career too, and oh, no. They set the press conference for tomorrow.
Okay.
Now what?
Okay, listen. We can work this out.
You listen. I went into debt to get this thing made because no one wanted to take a chance on me. This is the only offer I've gotten, and I really need it. Excuse me, my ride is here.
Michelle. Not dying. I'm trying to type. I'm trying, but somebody's at the door. I know.
Dad, what is going on? Dad.
Your mom used to look at me like I could do anything. And ever since she died, it's like that part of me died too. And I can't get it back. But it's like I'm invisible. You know, those guys tonight, they just looked right through me. I wasn't even there. I'm sorry.
Okay, they don't know you. They don't know how strong you are. They can't see what I see. They didn't see how, towards the end, when Mom was really sick, how you took care of her every day at that hospital. Even when the doctor said that she might not remember who we are. You were strong for me, for her. Dad, you were my hero. I love you so much.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Dad, I love you.
Can you get some water?
Ladies and gents, we are pleased to announce that the network will be launching 4 new seasons of Carter.
Okay. Introducing the man behind the voice, Bob McAllister.
Hello, everybody.
Whoa. Let's let Bob say his words first. Bob, where you going?
Well, I am Bob.
What a jokester.
No, I am Bob. Now, we'd love to continue with the studio, but it also depends on whether or not that Michelle, the lady you sent for Waters, the executive director and creator of Carter, agrees to continue with you. Michelle?
You're really Carter, prove it.
Well, gentlemen, it looks like you're late to the party. Well, Detective, I see the old man uniform is fooling again.
Oh, Carter, isn't it a pity? The wrong people always have money.
You know, Detective, with your brains, my good looks, we could certainly go places.
You are a silver-tongued devil.
We have breaking news to report to you today about the local television show.
Look, and you've got
Carter.
the face that I want, so what do you think, huh? We still want to sign you if you're
We would
interested.
love the opportunity to bid for Carter.
That sounds great. I can't wait to talk to you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Crazy. Hey, guys. Hey, Michelle.
Yeah.
Hey. Look, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
You really showed them, Carter.
Well, how about a lousy cup of coffee, Detective?
I thought you'd never ask.
Join the conversation now, live on Twitter. Meet the cast and get details on Louisiana Film Channel swag. Twitter alert now at hashtag LA Film Channel. Welcome back, movie lovers. I'm Latangela Faye, and this is Wednesday Night at the Movies, presented by the Louisiana Film Channel. What a great show we've had so far. And now, settle in with your favorite movie snack, and let's pick up where we left off before the break.
Welcome back. We are joined once again by Christine Chin. Christine, we just watched the film. I enjoyed the film. I like how you actually opened with the animated show. It threw me for a loop a little bit. I was like, okay, how much of this is actually going to be animated? I like how you did that. And you also ended it with the credits rolling with animations in the background. So you kind of started and ended the same way. I enjoyed that. This film had a lot of elements in it, whether it was, you know, Bob's development as a character, because he started out, he was quirky and awkward and unsure of himself, and I really like how his character adapted over time. What were you trying to, you know, show with Bob's, I guess, transition over time through this film?
Sure. I think the character relates a lot to me, which is coming to your own. And I feel like for me, filmmaking has always been that. And so, you know, once you find something that you love to do and that you believe in and you feel like you're good at, you can really transform yourself into this confident being. And sometimes it's just really your mindset that like changes who you are. It's not who you are, it's more how your perspective of who you are. And so that's kind of the transformation that Bob goes through. So
yeah, he was definitely a little awkward at the beginning. The dating app scene, I think, may have been my favorite scene in the whole film. I laughed a lot at that one. I enjoyed that. You know, he didn't know what any of the slang terms or anything like that meant, but you know, he came out of his shell as the show went on. The director of the film, Michelle, you know, she talked constantly of, well, you know, I'm an older woman in Hollywood. This is my only break. You know, you being a woman yourself, have you faced similar challenges that she faced?
I have not to the she's facing both sexism and ageism, which is a huge issue in Hollywood. I have on other aspects, just unfortunately the film industry is getting better, but it's definitely a male-dominated industry still, and oftentimes I feel like women don't get overlooked in a lot of positions that they're very much capable and very good at. And so, yeah, I definitely have those feelings going into it. Luckily, I've been like I've been able to create my own opportunities in terms of making my own films. Now, me being on the hiring side, it's helped out a lot. But I have felt it coming from the other end, being hired as a first AD and feeling like, oh, hey, you're not really valuing my opinion and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Okay, going back to Bob, you know, the whole premise of the story is that he does not look like the real life version of Carter, the animated character, and, you know, he's worried about what the producers are going to think. Do you think producers actually care what the real actor looks like, or was this more of an internal problem for Bob himself? Did he care more than they actually did?
I think it could be a little of both. I think when it comes to PR and marketing, I don't think it would necessarily affect for animation as much, and so a lot of that is himself projecting on it for sure. But you can imagine that if he's going on this tour and stuff like that, and he's projecting this hot character or whatever, and feeling and maybe that being a factor. But in this case, honestly, it's probably more of his projections, which in reality, a lot of times that's how it is, that our insecurities are stronger than reality. So.
Okay, because that's actually what I got out of the film. I thought that Bob was more critical of himself than other people actually were because, you know, once he stands up at the press conference and says, well, I'm actually the voice of Carter, people were a little unsure, couldn't figure it out. And as soon as he started doing the voice, he completely won the crowd over and, you know, it was no issue whatsoever. And I like how you did that. I also felt a bit of a budding romance at the end between him and Michelle because they both felt like they were, you know, outcast and they were working together, but also they were kind of getting their big break based off of one another. Were you intentionally trying to throw that in there?
Yeah, there's a little bit of that in there. Everybody likes a good on-screen romance, and I don't know. I like the idea of two people kind of finding common ground in their shared I would say grievances, but yeah, that's definitely something I wanted to put in there, like a little glimmer of hope, and in addition to finding yourself, you also find that person. So.
Well, yeah, Christine, I really enjoyed the film. It was, you know, it had funny moments. It was lighthearted, very original concept. Like I was saying earlier, I don't know if I've ever actually seen a film with this type of storyline. So I'm definitely a fan of the film. What can fans of your film expect from you in the future? Do you have any projects you're currently working on? What's going on?
Sure. So right now I'm on a film set, so I'll be here for a while. We're shooting. We just finished one feature, and we're about to start today. Today is day one of our other feature, and then after that, there's another one. And then in addition to that, I just finished shooting a short film on my day off, and but my biggest project I'm working on, that I mentioned, is En route. It's a feature film, so I'm hoping to get that into production next year in Shreveport, Louisiana. So we'll see what happens.
Well,
Yes.
Christine, you know, I enjoyed the film. Can't wait to see what you do in the future. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Join the conversation now, live on Twitter. Meet the cast and get details on Louisiana Film Channel swag. Twitter alert now at hashtag LA Film Channel. I hope you're enjoying our Wednesday night at the movies. I'm LaTangela Faye, and each week here on the Louisiana Film Channel, we have a special called Hollywood on the Bayou, produced by our friend and mentor, Ed Poole. I can't wait to see what exciting part of Louisiana film history he has for us this week. Take it away, Ed.
Thanks, LaTangela. We have a great episode for you.
All of them are great episodes.
In this episode, we flash back to 1945.
It was the end of World War II and soldiers were coming back home.
But this film features not only my childhood hero, but two Tarzans fighting each other.
But they are not Tarzan in the film.
And it features Louisiana's most prolific performer.
Spoiler alert, your hero kills him in the film.
Yeah, that part sucks.
This film is about coming home from the war and adjusting back to life in the bayou.
So let's flash back to 1945 to the film Swamp Fire. The 1946 film Swamp Fire brought to the screen two legendary film Tarzans and real-life Olympic swimmers, Johnny Weissmuller and Buster Crabbe. Weissmuller was starring in his first role in 13 years in which he did not play Tarzan. While appearing as Tarzan in early film serials, Crabbe is probably better known as Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers. Swamp Fire was filmed in South Louisiana during the fall of 1945. The story takes place at the end of World War II and follows bar pilot Johnny Duvall's return home to the bayous of Louisiana after serving in the Coast Guard.
Here in the Delta country of Louisiana, where the Mississippi merges with the Gulf, at Pilot Town, 90 river miles below New Orleans, lives a courageous and colorful group of men, the Associated Bar Pilots. Summer and winter, calm and storm, the bar pilots are on duty, taking ships across the dangerous bars into the river. There, the river pilots take over and guide the craft northward to New Orleans. Always members of the Coast Guard Reserve, the bar pilots enlisted for active duty during the war. Most continued their piloting duties. Others were assigned to combat. Our story is about one of these, pilot Johnny Duvall, who returns from combat duty to his home on the Delta.
Duvall is carrying the guilt of having a ship he commanded torpedoed. He soon finds himself in a love triangle between the girl he left behind, played by Carol Thurston, and a wealthy tourist, portrayed by Virginia Gray. Added to the drama is his ongoing battles with a Cajun trapper, played by Crabbe. Swamp Fire was directed by William Pine. Commander Rene F. Clary Jr. of the U.S. Coast Guard in New Orleans acted as the technical advisor. Swamp Fire offers some great action scenes, a fight between two of the world's top swimmers, and an exciting swamp fire. There's also a thrilling fight in which Weissmuller's character kills Louisiana's most prolific performer, Pontchartrain Billy. Billy was a 10-foot alligator caught in Lake Pontchartrain and brought to Hollywood in 1909. Residing at a local alligator farm, his docile behavior made him a favorite among visitors to the farm as well as filmmakers. Swamp Fire was, at the time, Billy's 487th feature movie. The majority of the film was shot on location in Pilot Town, a community in southern Plaquemines Parish and the surrounding waterways and docks. It serves as a base for the river pilots to guide ships across the bar and up and down the Mississippi River. Scenes were shot inside and outside of the bar pilots' headquarters. Portions of the film feature a montage of local bars in New Orleans, including brief views of the Absinthe House and Pat O'Brien's. The film's cast was prepared for filming in the swamps of Louisiana because they brought with them 2 gallons of DDT and 5 spray guns. Swamp Fire opened in New York on August the 24th, 1946. Theaters used a wide variety of ideas to sell the picture, including draping the theater lobbies with real moss and sending someone dressed as a fireman through the streets. The studio relied heavily on the popularity of Weissmuller as Tarzan to promote the film. The advertising material, and particularly the movie posters, reflect this fact. In 2010, while researching a Louisiana poster that we had acquired for our collection, we realized there was almost no documentation on the thousands of films that had been made here since 1898. That's when the first production company came to Louisiana. As collectors of Louisiana movie posters for over 40 years, Sue and I decided to use our personal collection to go on a quest to bring awareness to this problem. Since that time, we've written 6 books on Louisiana film history, recreated over 90 classic Louisiana film prints, given dozens of presentations and exhibits around the state. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Louisiana Film History Flashback. If you're interested in acquiring any of our material, want more information on our projects, or want to know how you can help us in this fight to preserve our film history, go to our website, Hollywood on the Bayou. We thank you and see you next time.
Hey, movie lovers, stay tuned. Wednesday Night at the Movies will be right back. Popcorn time. Welcome back, movie lovers. I'm LaTangela Faye, and this is Wednesday Night at the Movies, presented by the Louisiana Film Channel. What a great show we've had so far, and we're not done yet. Taylor is ready with another great film with Samantha Smith, entitled These Wild Things. Take it away, Taylor.
Thanks, LaTangela. We are joined by a returning guest, Samantha Aldana. Samantha, welcome back to the Louisiana Film Channel.
Thank you.
Okay, so, you've been on before, but this time we're discussing your film, These Wild Things. Without giving too much away, tell me how this movie is different from some of the other films that you've done.
Yes, so this film was actually brought to me by the lead actress in the film, Jamie Newman, who wrote the story, and she just wanted to work together in creating this really bizarre and strange tale about this man and woman who meet in unusual circumstances. So we just, dove in from there, and I think it just explores a lot of themes that are pretty unique to my other pictures. So, yeah.
Okay, where did the shooting of this film take place? Because you mentioned kind of a weird and off-the-wall film. Did you have to find a specific location to kind of, fit the mold of this movie? Where was this filmed at?
So this was filmed in Folsom, Louisiana, and it is set in like the rural countryside, and so we needed to find places that didn't have, a lot of people or cars driving by, and some of it's set out in the woods. So yeah, deep in Folsom, off the back roads.
Okay, well, look, I love movies about the countryside and the backwoods. You've piqued my interest a little bit with giving us a little preview of this. I can't wait to view it. Let's bring it to you right now. Here is These Wild Things.
Found that the ones I haven't known yet are the only kind that keep. That's why it kills me every time you go to sleep.
Morning.
Daddy.
Daddy. I hit you with a truck.
No, he wouldn't.
I did. You hit your head bad.
But you wouldn't hit me with a pillowcase filled with fairy dust. That's how gentle you are, Daddy. And sweet. No, he wouldn't. Damn. Oh. I'll never love anyone like I love you, Daddy. That's how good you are. Nobody's good as you. Kind. And strong. Nobody's strong like you, Dad. Oh, my head, Daddy. Oh, my.
Get some more sleep.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Okay.
I want sweet things.
I got a cake.
Oh, I want cake. I do. I want cake.
I don't know what to do.
Feed it to me!
I think it's all.
How could you do that?
What do you think I am, sweetheart?
Oh, I know who you are.
Oh, you do? Please tell me. I'd love to know. I'd love to know who you think I am now. Oh, you won't. Ain't nobody gonna be your daddy. I'm Daniel, and I am here to take care of you, whether you want it or not.
You say that, woman?
You said your name. Daniel?
Daniel.
I'm Norma.
Norma.
Okay.
Thought I knew a true line that came out blue. My leg is dead, so I can't go where I think my heart would choose. And we're floating off a hillside into tomorrow. Oh, honey, don't let me down off a mountain. What an arrival into tomorrow. Oh, honey, don't let me down.
Join the conversation now, live on Twitter. Meet the cast and get details on Louisiana Film Channel swag. Twitter alert now at hashtag LA Film Channel. Welcome back, movie lovers. I'm Latangela Faye, and this is Wednesday Night at the Movies, presented by the Louisiana Film Channel. What a great show we've had so far. And now, settle in with your favorite movie snack, and let's pick up where we left off before the break.
Okay, welcome back. We just saw These Wild Things. We're joined again by Samantha Aldana. Samantha, I don't really know where to begin. I want to start off by saying maybe my favorite opening scene of any movie that I've ever seen. I love how he's driving down the highway and then hits this girl who seemingly comes out of nowhere. And I found myself laughing more than I probably should have at that scene. When he's trying to pick her up and she's fighting him off. What inspired this film? Because it's certainly different than other films I've seen.
Yeah, so the inspiration for the idea came from Jamie Newman, who plays the woman who falls from the sky, and she just I think she had this vision of this like wild-haired woman just kind of like hijacking this fella's experience, and that's where it all started. And I'm glad that the opening scene made you feel that way. We had also the lead actor of the film. He was a producer in the film and like a huge part of the creative process. And he and Jamie just had this idea of this fight sequence like immediately. So that was how that began.
Yeah, the whole time I'm watching this film, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but in a good way, because I feel like almost every scene kind of changed the overall tone of the film. I mean, at first she's fighting him, then she thinks the guy's her dad, then she hates him. Then when he's feeding her the cake, I'm like, okay, is there like sexual tension going on between the two? And then she goes crazy again. I love how you guys did that. It's basically like she had like a multiple personality disorder, is it not?
That's one interpretation that is common for sure. But who knows?
Yeah, this film seemed like you left a lot up for interpretation. Is there a specific thing you wanted people to take away from this, or is it entirely up to the viewer?
To me, it's always up to the viewer. I try to be as hands-on as possible, like when I'm making the thing, but after it's out, it's not really mine anymore in a way. So I love hearing everybody's different interpretations.
Yeah, I mean, I could watch this movie 3 more times and interpret it 3 more ways, especially the ending when they're driving together and they seem to get along. Like, I'm wondering to myself, I'm like, okay, are they winding up together? Is she about to change into another personality in a couple seconds? What's going to happen? It was a really intriguing film. It kept me on my toes from start to finish. I enjoyed it.
Great, thank you. I'm glad.
Yeah, Samantha, great job on this film. Like I said, I can't wait to see what you do in the future. What current films are you working on now? Is there something you have going on now?
Yeah, I'm directing a feature film called Shapeless, and that's also set in New Orleans. Like most everything that I do because I live here. And yeah, it's a really special story. It's written by and starring and produced by actress Kelly Murtaugh, who is recovering from struggling with bulimia, and it's this whole supernatural interpretation of her experience, and it follows a fictional version of that. So it should come out sometime next year. So we'll definitely let y'all know.
Samantha, I can't wait to see what you do in the future. So far, I've loved everything I've seen from you. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope you're joining our conversation live on Twitter right now. We want you to comment on all of this. Now, each week here on the Louisiana Film Channel, we have a special called On Location, produced by Jamie Freeman. Here is On Location.
Today, we're on location in Louisiana at Second Line Stages in the Garden District in New Orleans. Named after the world-famous brass band parades, Second Line Stages was one of the first major film production studios in the state of Louisiana. To learn more about what Second Line Stages has to offer, let's go talk to the man behind the magic, Trey Brevant.
Hi, I'm Trey Brevant. I'm the Vice President of Studio Operations here at Second Line Stages in New Orleans, Louisiana. Second Line was founded in 2010, and we were the first USGBC LEED certified green film studio in the state of Louisiana and the United States. We have 3 purpose-built sound stages. We have over 100,000 square feet of support space, which includes a fully functional mill, wardrobe space, areas for set decoration, props, greeneries, you name it. Second Line also has over 40,000 square feet of office space that we rent to both our production clients and long-term clients. We have a digital theater. We have one of the best sound mixing stages in the state here. So we've got everything that you need to make your film. So right now we're in stage 1 here at Second Line. Stage 1 is an 18,000 square foot purpose-built stage. What do I mean by purpose-built? Well, what differentiates it from a regular warehouse are several factors. Number 1 is that this building is sound isolated, meaning that we've put insulation on the walls to keep sound from coming in and to attenuate the sound that's inside the building. Number 2 is that we have multiple power outlets that have 3-phase 400 amp power service, so crews can plug in all of their lights and their equipment. The third thing is that we have this height from 0 to 45 feet up in the air, and at the top of there we've got a catwalk system. And up there it allows the crews to hang draperies, hang lights, hang set pieces off of that grid up top. And we also have silent air conditioning, which is located on the roof, but we've ducted it down so that it can cool the crew down here on the ground. And it's silent air, which means that it won't affect any sound recording while you're filming. Some of the projects we've hosted here at Second Line have been The Green Lantern, Django Unchained, Lee Daniels' The Butler, 21 Jump Street, the American Horror Story franchise, Scream Queens, and we currently have a Sony television series shooting here on the stages. Whenever we have a film client on site, It employs over 250 to 300 people on a daily basis here at the studio. That ranges from actors to writers to prop makers to drivers to costumers to office staff, and all of these jobs are populated primarily from Louisiana residents.
Wow, what a treat to get an inside look at this place. And now for an update on what's going on around the rest of the state.
Things are still slowly ramping back up from COVID-19, but we do have a number of projects prepping in late August and hoping to roll by mid-September. We'll keep you updated. On location in Louisiana.
Well, that's a wrap on this week's show. Watch our app coming December 1st to all platforms, including Apple TV, Android, Chromecast, and more. Thanks for joining us on the Twitter live feed as well. I'm LaTangela Faye for Louisiana Film Channel. Thanks for joining me this week for the field trip, and I'll see you on the red carpet.